Don't leave money on the table when it comes to per diem. I've got a simple system that keeps it all organized and makes sure I get the maximum deduction at tax time. I used to track my per diem the hard way, digging through receipts and trying to separate the business expenses from the personal expenses. Then I figured out an easier way that works perfectly for me, so I think it might work for you too. In 2025, trucker per diem is now up to $80 a day. That is up to $29,200 if you were to truck all 365 days of the year. But if you're not tracking it right, you might be missing out. The key is to keep it simple, but still have a clear record come tax time. So here's my system. I use one of my credit cards only for food and pretty much nothing else. This makes it easy. Now, I have an LLC, so I typically need to keep my business expenses and my personal expenses separate. But since per diem is actually claimed on the individual personal side of the tax form on your 1040, then it doesn't really matter. So this is nice because it allows me to use my Capital One Saver card, even though it's a personal card and not a business card, which I found is like the best card for getting for using for food, because it gives you the best dining rewards and gives like a percentage of 3% or more sometimes. Now, I requested that my due date be the first of the month, but no matter what you're able to get your due date, or no matter what my due date is, I always pay the credit card in full on the first day of the month. By paying in full on the first of the month, I have an instant clear snapshot of how much money I spent on food last month. This way, I can quickly see if I'm over the food budget I set for myself, and I'll know if I need to buckle down next month. The next step, I record the number of home time days I had during that month, because it's so hard to remember if you wait till the end of the year how many home time days you had. And then finally, this is where I claim the deduction on my tax forms. I first put it on the Schedule 1, line Z, and then I make this little note for the IRS showing them how many days and the calculation. And then finally, I put that amount on line 10 of my 1040. All right, that's it. I hope this helps you manage your trucker per diem and get the maximum number of deductions for you that you earn and deserve from being on the road all those days throughout the year. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.